Hey guys, it's Denise Duffield-Thomas here, author of the book Lucky Bitch, and instead of doing a blog post this week, I wanted to do a video because I am in Tucson, Arizona. Look, you can see massive big cactus behind me. And it's a really cool story about how I manifested this trip. So I've been wanting to come here for a while, and I knew about the conference a long time ago. I'm here for the Kendall Summerhawk International Association of Women in Business Coaching conference. And the first thing I did was put it in my calendar, as I always recommend people to do when there's something that you want to do, make space for it energetically. But the problem was that I hadn't yet manifested the money for it. And you know, the flight from Australia to Tucson is a couple of $1,000s, and then obviously conference costs and accommodation. And I was actually freaking out about how I was going to do it. So, you know, if you've been reading from me for a while, you know that some of the techniques that I use is, you know, obviously I put it in my calendar, and then I put up some public accountability by telling friends that I was going to go. And then what happened was my friend Melissa Kitto, which she's communicatewithangels.com, we were talking about creating a program together. And I said, look, I'd love to do a program with you, but I just think it's going to be difficult for us to organise it over the phone. I'd love for us to be in the same country one time and be able to do videos together. And then, you know, I told her that I was coming to Tucson. Well, I hadn't yet manifested the money, but I was acting as if I was going. And she got really excited and decided to come as well. And then she booked us a hotel room. And then she got a client to do a VIP day with her in Tucson. And I was thinking, oh, crap, I really have to go now. But I was still stressing about manifesting the money. So that's another tip, is just move forward as if and put in multiple layers of accountability. Because if it wasn't for saying to her that I was going to go, chances are it would have been really easy for me to back out and not make it happen. And then I found myself really stressing about it, and I was having a lot of anxiety, thinking, seriously, how am I going to manifest this money? And I felt sick about having to tell Melissa that I wasn't going to make it. She'd already booked the hotel. So I caught myself in the moment and realized that thinking about it in a negative way and feeling bad about it was not going to help me manifest it. And you know that feelings are way more important than the way you think about things. The feeling of it, the emotion that you're putting out there, is the thing that's going to help you manifest. And remember, you can manifest good or bad. So if your emotions are negative and fearful and anxiety ridden, well then chances are you're going to manifest actually what you don't really want. So I caught myself in the moment and went, how am I going to turn around my thoughts and feelings about this? So what I did was I spent some time thinking, okay, what would it be like to be there? And I remembered walking along the last time I was here at the hotel in Tucson, and I visualized myself being there. And I can't say I did it perfectly because I had so much fear around it. I could only do it for a few seconds at a time, but it really helped. The second thing that I did was to tell myself, it's okay. Nothing bad is going to happen to you either way. Whether you manifest the money or not, you know, Melissa's still going to like you, and I'm still going to like you. I had to tell that to myself. I'm still going to deeply and completely love and accept myself, regardless of what happened. So that let me kind of let go of the anxiety of it and just be like, whatever happens is going to happen. But I was really open to being there. The intention was to be there. You know what? As soon as I decided to turn my thoughts and feelings around and take responsibility for how I was feeling, something magical happened, which it always, always does. So I got a call from my accountant, Christy, one of my great friends as well, and she said, oh, guess what? You and Mark are getting a $7,500 tax rebate. And I was like, well, that's where the money's coming from. You know, thank you, universe. So really the lesson here is, if it's something that you really, really want, do all the things that you know about visualizing and creating dream boards and putting it in your calendar and creating that multiple level of accountability. But the key is really how you are thinking about it. And that's what you have to take responsibility for, is how your emotions are around what it is that you want to manifest. And believe up until the last second. You know, that was only a week and a half ago. And I manifested the money for it. So here I am in awesome Tucson. So you know what? That's your goal for today, is look at what your emotions are and related to one of your particular goals. But I can't wait to hear what you manifest. As usual, come over to deniseduffield-thomas.com and get in contact, get on my list, and get the Lucky Bitch Secrets to Outrageous Success. Speak to you soon, gorgeous. Bye.